Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna use Serum 2 to make this kind of sci-fi techno wicked horn. Let's jump into it. Okay, once you got your Serum open, we're gonna go to menu and init the preset. And for oscillator A, we're gonna actually use a sample and we're gonna go in the factory non-tonal SFX and take the talking sub. So the sample by default, it's already made a lot of the sound. Now we're gonna put it in forward loop and we can put it like to loop. We're gonna put it like this. This you can adjust. Gonna bring an octave down. Put unison at 3. Detune 0.5. Gonna reduce the detune and the scan maybe around there. Now we're gonna modulate it with FMB oscillator, but the amount we're gonna map it to macro 2 so we can have control over that. It's gonna basically change the tone of your sound. So we need to activate oscillator 2. We're gonna leave default shape, but we're gonna choose more like a triangle waveform and bring 2 octaves down. We don't want to hear it, we just want to use it as FM. So that can be nice later on to modulate or to just get different type of horn. Now for the envelope one, which is controlling the amplitude, the release is a little bit too short. You know, when I release the note, it's shutting down too strong. So we can put around 400 milliseconds. We can bring the attack to 0, then sustain it's already to the maximum, and then decay doesn't really matter with the sustain all the way up. Now let's go into the filter. So for filter 1, we're gonna use the acid ladder filter. And the idea is to bring down the filter and to modulate with envelope 2. We're gonna crank up the resonance to 45% and a bit of smooth and a bit of drive around 40%, let's say. Now we need to shape our envelope 2 because that's not really what we want. We're gonna leave the attack at 0, but the decay, we want something more like around 400-500 milliseconds. Now it's still a too plucky sound, so we need to bring up the sustain around maybe 50%. And we can add the release again here to don't shut down too fast when we release the note. Cool, now the filter is very down. What we can do is actually map to the macro and we can open it how we want. Same with the tone, we can maybe actually, this is our FM amount, crank it up a little bit. Now we have a second filter available, so we're gonna use a little bit of a different one. We're gonna use the flange phase 48+. So we're gonna bring down the filter, but here again, we're gonna make it modulate with an envelope. So we're gonna choose envelope 3, maybe not as much. And the envelope, we want something like moving slowly this filter. So we're gonna crank up the attack and decay to almost 3 seconds and bring down the sustain. Then this obviously you can adjust to your taste and bring down the sustain. Maybe if I reduce up like this, you can see better. And the release as well, long. So we have this nice filter modulation. Add a little bit more variation. Now we can accentuate with the effect by cranking up the resonance around 80%. And we can even add more drive, 70%. Then this you can adjust if you don't want that much drive, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And we're gonna jump into the FX section. And the first things I'm gonna add is a filter. So I'm gonna use the diffuser filter kind of as modernizer, like to get something a bit more tight. I made a video about kind of my secret FX chain in Serum, like with the different tips I like to use to make the sound a bit tight, more modern, and this is one of them. So just bring the filter to the minimum. You can have a bit of drive, but it's not mandatory. And then it's just the stage. We're gonna bring around 45% and you're gonna hear without. I don't know, it just gives that knuckly, modern, tight vibe that I love and which is perfect for this kind of sound. Then we're gonna use kind of OTT. We're gonna use the compressor in multiband mode. Maybe bring down the threshold to minus 22 dB. The rest here we can leave like this, maybe a bit more gain. And adjust the low like that, and then I can again, this make the sound way much more compressed, way much more tight, which kind of bring up the crawling effect, like enhance it. Then we're gonna use a EQ, just a high shelf, maybe from 1 kilohertz maybe. We're gonna boost that maybe around 9 dB. And finally, I'm gonna use another filter. I'm gonna use a high pass filter, 24 dB, bringing up the resonance a little bit. And this we're gonna map it to macro 3. So this is again to add variation when you do your horn. You can like same with the tone. So I'm gonna crank it up a little bit more by default, because for this case I don't really want the horn to have like too much information in the low end. It's not really necessary. And then we can have some classic effects like delay with maybe just a normal classic ping pong delay, bringing on the feedback and maybe like filter it a little, and then the mix again map to macro, so you can adjust how much delay you want. You see, you don't want a too long delay, you just want a cool. And then a bit of reverb, so we're gonna use the vintage, and then I pretty much let the default settings up, and again mapping, so reverb. Here I should have put delay, and you can crank up how much you want. Maybe tame a little bit more the high frequency, reduce the size, decay, damp, maybe reduce diffuse. This is a little bit more clean. Now, cool. Now I want to add utility, and it's mainly to add kind of a special staccato, scatter, vibrato effect. I call it how you want. So I'm using basically utility just for the level here. You're gonna see I'm gonna make it modulate with LFO3 and kind of create this effect. You can shape it a little bit differently if you want. Now the thing is, I don't want to play it permanently. What I want to do is to have the mode wheel controlling this amount. So we just go to matrix, and here we can accelerate source, we can put mode wheel, so this way now it's playing only when you're gonna bring up your mode wheel here. So me, I like to do it like this because at the beginning of the sound I want like the horn normal, and then the more it goes, the more I crank up this scatter staccato effect, which is nice. On top of that, you can also play with the pitch bend. So once you start to combine pitch bending, the mode wheel with the staccato effect, the high pass filter, the tone, and the filter, that leave you a lot of room to create your own modulate and never really make the same horn. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, if you want to grab this preset, it's for free. I will put the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.